Hello, it's Shantae with Brown Sugar Talks and the Black Unicorns. It has been a hectic morning because I'm not here to play. So since people think that we here to play with them and we haven't been abused and we haven't been going through all these abusive situations, we gonna keep letting you know. We gonna keep voicing our opinion because it's not fair for us to be here and we haven't done anything to anybody. Okay? You're not gonna force me to live a life of abuse and poverty, and I got skills to make it to pay the bills. Okay, that's all I'm trying to tell y'all. So, anyway, today I want to talk about Donny Hathaway, and what made me think of this was Terrace Martin, and I just thought about like the song, like because sometimes you so close and collective with somebody, like you actually share the same energy, you share the same culture. And like I said, culture, it does not have to be next door. Culture is sometimes like, it's just that you come from the same city, that you come from the same background, that you guys, you come from these same things. Some things are different though. And that's sometimes you have to respect that. You can't, because you know one thing about them, you can't then think that the culture is now, that when they say or when they tell you about their experience that it's made up or it's a lie or something like this. But anyway, my favorite song right now, and it's not just right now, it's forever, Donny Hathaway, A Song for You. Now, some people might think it's Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke as a whole collective is one of my most favorite delights in the world. The tragedy, but he is one of the most beautiful. Anytime I hear a story about just the way that he felt for our people, and I don't think we put enough of him in history. Like, I look through these books and I know he had a tragic story. I don't see Sam Cooke or a Marvin Gaye. And I know Sam Cooke's history as far as like, being married, right? He was married and he didn't want her to profit from his music. So he made like a bad CD, all this different stuff, a bad album, whatever. But what I'm saying is, it's like the delight that he took in helping our people. And I think that a lot of people, because they wanted more, they started to identify or try to gentrify themselves. Now, that might not be the correct way I'm using it, but I'm going to use it this way anyway. But I'm thinking they tried to gentrify themselves. That's when we started straightening our hair more, straightening it's not the way we talk, because if you think about James Baldwin, oh my God, such an articulate man. My son asked me one day, he says, Mom, why don't you talk like other black women do? And or my sister, because my sister, she speaks more with slang or maybe more of an accent, right? And so I told him, I was like, well, I never had use for it. You understand? Like, if I had a use for it, maybe I would have. But I don't have a use for that. And it's nothing against my sisters, nothing against women who speak that way. It's just I don't have a use for it. Most of my life I have traveled. I've spoken to people in different languages, all this different stuff. And sometimes it just never came up. I did not learn slang. I knew Ebonics because it was inside our house, but slang was not something that we spoke a lot of. Especially, I guess really we used to say, that's bad, or that my dad would say that's sweet. But anyway, again, I don't use it. I have used the word ratchet on a child that should have kept her ass in the classroom. I'm not taking that one back. I don't care. It's not something that you can hold against me and hold me hostage for in a whole hostage situation because of some dumb ass little kids and they fucking mamas that don't give no respect about nobody. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not about to be me. So anyway, A Song for You is such a great song. I've been so many places. I can't sing it. Places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs. I made some bad rhymes. You see? Oh my God, I love. And this song don't rhyme at all, right? It don't do nothing. I've acted out my life in stages, because at first you would think it's on stages. No, I've acted out my life in stages. That's how all of us do it. We all do that. We all have a piece of our life that people don't even know about. And that's what I'm finding out today. Because people have taken something from 2005 and tried to apply it to my life today. 2006 and try to apply it to my life today. 2007 and try to apply that to my life today. And it doesn't even apply. You see? But they want me to go back to that stage. They want me to be somewhere. They want me to know that they know. Again, who cares? I need to move on with my life. I have anxiety and PTSD that halts me. So some people might say, no, you got to get over it. I can't because it halts me. It's a trigger. If somebody is out here following me, it's a trigger. You see? It's not even a thing where I could be like, well, I'm going to try today because I can try today. No. It don't matter if it's 2 days from now. The fact that somebody followed me is going to piss me off and trigger me into a fucking anxiety attack. That's what happens. You see? And then the thoughts that I want to beat the fuck out of you or burn your fucking house down, that's the shit that really be bothering me because that's the shit I really need to be doing. Okay. When 10,000 people watching. 10,000 people watching. But we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. That's the part I want y'all to know. David Chappelle got a meme out there where it say, you think you know what's going on the outside, but you would never know what's going on in the inside. So this brings me back to, I was just a little jealous of her. I was just a little jealous of her. I was jealous of her. I didn't know who she was. You don't treat people like that. None of that shit makes sense to me. Because out of this whole time, I haven't had the nerve to treat people like that. I don't have that type of audacity. I know your image of me is what I hope to be. Oh my God. This is one thing I want Jamie Foxx to understand. And I mean, any guy out there, I don't expect him to be what I'm saying that I think he is. Do you understand that? I don't expect him to be exactly what I'm saying that I think he is. Because people are human. People make mistakes. People do things. They drown things out. And I don't expect him to be what the papers say that he is. Getting to know a person is like a piece of fruit. You don't know whether it's going to be rotten. You don't know if it's going to be sweet. You don't know if it's going to be semi-sweet. You don't know if you got to put a little sugar on there or tahini. You don't know. That's that salt stuff that I put on the mangoes. Yeah, you don't know. And so even if you don't know, it's still rich in something. Even if it's not sweet, like I said, you can put a little sugar on there. Even if it's semi-sweet, you can put the tahini. Even if it's sweet, oh my God, oh Jesus Christ, it's so good. Will the juice run down your arm? No, I'm doing my show though. But will the juice run down your arm? Will the juice, will there be enough juice? You see what I'm saying? It's like so many different things that just, I don't know. Don't hope for people to be something that you think that's gonna disappoint you. And if they do disappoint you, just get away. If that's not a disappointment you can deal with, then walk away. If it's a disappointment you can deal with, then you stay and you understand. And then it becomes less of a disappointment. I treated you unkindly. That's true. Me and my son have been treated unkindly, and we don't want to be treated unkindly anymore. We don't deserve that. Because once again, I'm 42. This shit is from college. You should have thought about that when you read it. Like, no, we ain't finna do premeditated rape. Premeditated abuse. And don't tell me that y'all don't think I heard this little boy on the street talking about he gonna come over here and kill me. Premeditated murder. It was some little boy over here with a bunch of kids over here. No, they were older children. I think they might have been in college. The little boy said, well, I'm gonna go over there and kill him. I'm just on my porch. To you? Yeah. I thought I told. Anyway, it was like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. I came out here on the porch. And I heard the little boy, he walking over here towards me. They don't even know me. Again, y'all got us in criminal situations. Criminal situations. And me and my son been sitting in a fucking house doing art and other activities. I'm trying to design a school. Y'all out here planning to hit my damn car. You out here planning and setting up shit so the neighbors can listen to me. You out here planning and stop me at the goddamn Family Dollar so a motherfucker can stand there and wave like he Marcus. Okay. But darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me. And when I read that too, I think about my kid too. I think about my kid because I'm going to be his disappointment. I'm going to be his amazingness. I'm going to be all these different things given to him.
Mom.
Yes.
I'm not disappointed at you at all. I'm pretty much not at all.
But one day he will be.
Mom, I can literally freaking
I said.
Mom, I'm not disappointed
What?
at you. If you're not disappointed at me,
I'm not. I won't. It's like I don't see it.
Okay, Mom, only one time you've been disappointed at me. Only one time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the truth.
All right. He said only one time. Okay. But can't you see through me?
Yeah.
Because we're alone now and I'm singing this song to you. And that's it. Like, it's transparency. I'm not here to lie. I'm not here to cover up. If I did it, I did it. If I didn't, I didn't. And so that's the whole thing, too. What the fuck is it? What the fuck is it that you keep accusing my black skin of? Because it's not me. You taught me precious secrets of a true love. Man, if somebody can teach you that, if somebody can look at you and see that you are all these different things, and I'm tired of this shit out here, that's potential. I have to look at a kid every day. Well, I have had to look at children and see more than what their parents see, than what the principal sees, more than what they think God sees. I done seen kids, like I saw this little boy, he would come in every day and he would be upset about something. He was the youngest child. That's the first thing. He's spoiled. He liked to be with his mama. It don't matter what his mama did, where his mama was at. He was trying to keep his mama safe.
Is that me?
No, it's another kid. This is how I knew. It was an animal inside of the school. When the animal, when it was time for us to take the animal outside, he was the one that wanted to pick the animal up gently with his hand to take the animal outside. Now, if he gonna treat a creature like that, what do you think he actually wants to come to school and treat other humans like that? And it's the other part. He wasn't bad with me. He was only bad with people who treated him badly. Miss Tracy Witherspoon. I never had any trouble out of him. But every time he got into her class, she wanted to put him out of school. Tell me that. The kid picked up an animal with his hand and put it outside. He wanted to protect his mother. But she saw it as homelessness and disgust and all these other different things. And she was the ugliest person at the fucking school. You see what I'm saying? You can't never look at yourself in the fucking mirror and see how fucked up you are, but you're going to tell the whole world how they are. And bitch, you the one that need to sit down and get yourself fucking fixed. And the fucked up part about it is you actually have fucking kids. They came out your fucking nasty ass body. You rip witch bitch. Anyway, I'm back.
Ooh.
Tracy Witherspoon. So, you wanted nothing. You came out in front when I was hiding. That tell you that's true love right there. You know how many times your kids ask you for something and you sacrifice and script and scrape? But let me tell you what a black woman got to go through. I done had this nigga rape me, right? Cecil Hall. But then he sat there and told me that my 4-year-old child was disrespectful. And that my 4-year-old child was ungrateful. My son don't know nothing I do for him. At that time, he 4. He don't know that I gotta work 2 and 3 jobs. He don't know that I'm not out here begging his daddy for no goddamn child support. He don't know that. All he know is, even when we was poor and I got the child support check, he went and got a toy. That's all he know. And you gonna have the fucking nerve to call my son ungrateful, and you were never a part of shit that I put on this fucking earth? But he was able to rape me, though. So let's keep talking about that since y'all want to hang up the fucking phone today, bitches. But now I'm so much better. And if my words don't come together, listen to the melody, because my love is in there hiding. You see? So you do what you gotta do until what you do, you gotta do better or something like that. What she say? Right? You do what you gotta do till you know better. And when you know better, you do better. Every time I knew better, I did better. But y'all gonna try to come back and crimp me down to what? To who? Attach this to who? To what? I have survived. I have created a life for me and my child, and you still got the fucking nerve to have something fuck to say? Just because you don't understand that I'm a creative person? Just because you don't understand that an actor cannot be acting off the stage too? Just because your fucking mind is fucked up? Just because your mama fucked you up, you want me to now fuck up my child too? You niggas got something fucking sadly motherfucking mistaken. I'm telling you, until you murder me, bitch, I'm gonna be out here fucking shouting to the fucking heavens that you have abused and taken me hostage. They're gonna be the last pussy you rape. You hear me? Nigga, Cecil Hall, I hope they cut your fucking dick off. Okay. I love you in a place where there's no space or time. Forever. Forever? Forever, ever? Yeah. I love you for my life. You are a friend of mine. That's when somebody that's the company. That's the company. You see, when you traveling on a road, it ain't the money. It ain't the kind of house you live in. It ain't the shoes you got on your fucking feet. It ain't the clothes you got on your fucking back. It's your mentality and what the fuck come out your mouth and what you do with that shit. It ain't got nothing to fuck to do with no Birkin bag. No fucking Nike ass shoes. Remember, when we were together, wait a minute, and when my life is over, remember when we were together, that person that you want on the front pew to say some magnificent shit about you. The person that saw the goodness in you when you couldn't see that shit in your fucking self. The person that you thought disappointed, that you disappointed, and all they could do is see past all the fucking disappointment and straight into fucking you. That's who you want on your fucking front pew. The person that's not gonna rob, steal, and cheat from you. And from anybody else either. It ain't fucking worth it. When we were alone and I was singing this song to you. Y'all know how good it feels to sit with somebody and just listen to music and groove and shit to that shit. Somebody that actually just can be there and understand who the fuck you are. Somebody that don't care about how much you done made. If you live with your fucking mama. All they worried about is the time you give them and the love that you give them. They worried about if you're going to make it there safe or come back or not. I love you in a place where there's no space or time. I'm going to start crying. I love you for my life. You are a friend of mine. And when this life is over, remember when we were together. We are all alone, and I was singing this song to you. We are all alone, and I was singing this song to you. We were all alone, and I was singing this song to you. sometimes a poet can't be recognized because of the idiot, like because it's somebody that's an idiot. It's the stupidity of it all. The other day I just read yesterday I just read a quote by Nikki Giovanni. That used to be like my favorite. Oh my God, my favorite cotton candy on a rainy day. That shit gone. You hear me? Even the title tell you right there, that shit is gone. Soon as that water hit that fucking cotton candy, all it is a fucking shriveled up piece of sugar. That shit is gone. But she was saying even, it was like the quote really was just saying, you gotta, I love to love. That's all it is. It's like, that's the one thing she's saying. It's like, you have to find pleasure in loving. Y'all try to denounce that for me in college. I'm not trying to go back to fucking college. You denounced that for me in college. You made me into a fool then. I still don't see anything wrong with me. Dr. Sebi said it too. You have to love. You're not changing that for me. You want me to be bitter because of the letter. The letter said something about being bitter and all this different shit and try this on me. Why would you want to do that? The nigga was already in there doing it. I was writing down exactly what he was doing. The same thing in the journal. I wrote down exactly how you treated me when you raped me. So why would I now change? What is it about me that needs to change? Nothing. But the people that are surrounding me. You are thieves, liars, and criminals. Why would you think that any of this stuff will qualify for you and you're a grown-ass human being? I don't get it. Even with that, it's two movies out there that made me think of something, and I haven't seen them, but they free on YouTube. So one of them is The Learning Tree by Gordon Parks. I think it's just like a story about his life. And it was made in 1969, so that was just like a big triumph, because I think he was like the first black producer or director and writer of a movie, right, in Hollywood. The first black one. Because people always want to skim over us. Because Bridget Bardot was there. Pablo Picasso was there. All these other cultures were there. Except for us. 1969. All the creativity that we even have down to our fucking fingertips. And you want us to relate that to being ghetto, doped up, and beaten and fucking raped. It's so much more to a black life than what you think. Carbon Copy. It's a movie with Denzel Washington, and he made it in 1981, where I guess he finds out that his father is a rich white guy, and I guess the man doesn't want him to, he don't want him to prosper. So he puts all these such indignations in his way. I think that's what's happening. I didn't watch the movie. I just read the summary. So I just haven't had a chance to like watch it. I started watching The Learning Tree, but I gotta watch it in like little snippets. I can't focus on it like that. So anyway, again, what I'm talking about now is collective consciousness and the respect of it when it's not actually related to you. It's the respect to be able to listen and decide and break it down and remember that it's not always about you. That it's actually just about the person that's in front of you and that is telling you that this is a fucking problem. And if you do have mental issues, you really do need to get therapy so you can speak to other people about those problems that you feel like you have to inflict onto others. I think one day I'll have to do this show over again because that is such a wonderful song for me. Donny Hathaway, A Song for You. It's so delicious. It's such a remnant of, for real, it's simple love. Another song I could say is like that is Superpower with Beyonce and Pharrell. So simple. The words are so fucking simple. When the palm of my two hands touch, they don't feel like when yours hold mine. When my voice is saying words, they don't feel the same when you hear when I say it to you. It's just like something. Oh my God! It's just, oh my God! The things that we say and the moments that we have and the times that we don't take away of the moments that we share. It's like we have so much love. And just because you yourself cannot experience that does not mean that the person in front of you does not have to experience that. You don't have to take that away from somebody. You don't have to take joy and happiness. None of that needs to be taken away from anybody. It needs to be given. And if you don't know how to give it, get the fuck out of somebody else's fucking way. Anyway, again, Shantae, Brown Sugar Talk, and the Black Unicorns telling you, please have a good day.